I think they'll start chasing me, right? Oh god. The heck? Whoa! The heck, bro? Whoa! Oh my god! No! You won't believe what just happened. As you can see, me and Freddy just made a new pizzeria. Now you might have noticed something's a bit different. Why did the colors all of a sudden change from Minecraft? I didn't know Minecraft was this grim. I installed the mod. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go inside this pizzeria and I'm gonna give you a tour, because it took me like 2 days to build this, and I was building this during like my exam. So yeah, let me just show you guys around. So garbage can here, get some trash. I'll explain the stuff in my inventory later, but we can go inside this pizzeria. Oh my. So here is the main trio of animatronics. We have left center, and we have Chica on the left side and Bonnie on the right side. So aside from the stage, which I think I did a pretty good job at, because you can see like the background is supposed to be some kind of sky, and there's 2 doors near it, which lead to a back room of sorts. Now this is where most of like the people will be eating and what the animatronics perform while they're eating pizza, and this is the light switch for the stage itself. So when it gets dark out and we need to conserve power, we might have to turn those lights off. Now aside from that, we have a vending machine here, we have a claw machine in case if guests wants to get some like prizes or some snacks in the meantime while they're cooking something up in the kitchen. And aside from that, we have the bathroom, which isn't complete yet, which I will get to completing soon. But for now, I just want to post this video to show like how this mod actually works and the interesting aspects of it. So, okay, that's pretty terrifying. But other than that, here we have the office. Now, technically, it's not the office because this is supposed to be like a main hall where there's extra party rooms or more like activities going on, and it's also the place where Foxy's nearby. Now, also known as Pirate's Cove. Near Pirate's Cove, we have the office, like the right corridor of the office, and that is connected near a secret room. Now, I'm gonna show you this room later, so stay tuned for that. But we also have like a back room, which is okay. That caught me a bit off guard. It leads to like some storage unit room, I would say, and you can see there's some like lefty fluffy, I think. I don't know who this is, but whoever it is, we're just gonna move on past that. And this is like a finger trap. You know that guy that like puts stuff in? No, I'm thinking of someone else. You know that like Freddy animatronic in one of the books where they're biting off a finger or something? Yeah, it's like that. And then we have the garage, what do I call this? Like the area where you dispose of inhabited, unusable material. So like any toxic waste or sewage, it just goes there. Now, for Foxy, I went with his pirate design because I wanted to do something different for him. So since he's like more acquainted with the kitchen, he technically has more leeway when it comes to like getting snacks. And aside from that, we have a poster here, an arcade machine, multiple arcade machines, and a vent here. Now this vent is going to be interesting because once I show you what the animatronics can do at night, they get quirky and I get it. But once I can show what the animatronics can do, it will be pretty fun. I mean, not fun. I mean, it will be pretty cool. So here we have the fridge. There's a cupcake here, a box of pizzas. this mod really doesn't have any like kitchen utensils, surprisingly, so I had to make the most out of my creativity. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the aesthetics, and I think you guys might be inspired in some kind of way, because it reminds me of those like it reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese more so, like the actual aesthetics and style. So, oh, and the reason why there's like a huge light here in the office is because I want like the player to be able to see ahead of them once like the lights are off. So in general, you'll be able to get a grasp of what's going on. So in this vent, we have like some sort of like light, and there's a button here in the office. We have a camera which you can access, and you can access the cameras. I only have 4 cameras in this building, by the way. I might add more, but so far, this is how my pizzeria looks, and I made it like all by myself, aside from the mod, because someone else owns this mod. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to code anything like this. But anyways, we have the lights here, which work. We have a door, a working door. Yeah, these lights work. But you can also crawl inside these vents. So I'm gonna be showing you like a sneak peek into vent. Oh, that's interesting. And we have the FNAF 2 poster. So for me, my location takes place in between FNAF 1 and 2. So somewhere around that time. And now here's the back room. Now we have a dismantled Chica here, sitting in like the safe room. It's not a back room, it's a safe room. This is where like I believe the events of the first game take place, with the killings and stuff. So then over here in the storage room, oh wait, I already showed that. Over here, behind these 2 doors, we'll have parts and service. So this is the light inside the room, and here we have a toy Bonnie plush. We have a ping pong. You know those like carnival games where you roll the ball and you hit one of those holes? Yeah, that's basically that. And then we have a mango plushie, Fredbear plushie with the talkie, which may have something to do with lore of my pizzeria, but we never know, guys. Anything could be ambiguous. Now, and we also have a pinball table, and we have some like supplies for the janitor and an arcade machine that's probably worn down. And there's just more lights. Midnight. Okay, yep. Let me just close this for. Oh my god, you guys saw that? What the heck? Okay, so as you can see, the animatronics are in this one area. Okay, as you can see, the animatronics are in this one area, and I think that's one problem of the mod. They don't. I mean, they can move by themselves, but usually they like to do their own thing. So if you just go on the cameras, most of them are just like camping the area. There's no like. I mean, there is some logic to be had, but if I do say for certain, Bonnie should be going through the vents right now. Hopefully. I already lost track of Foxy. Where is he? So what essentially should happen is the animatronic should be able to go in the room even if both of the doors are closed. Oh. So I believe if I do this, something like this, look. I think they'll start chasing me, right? Oh god. What the heck? Whoa! No! Yeah. Now that was pretty dumb. Oh. I'm gonna hide in the parts and service room. Surely they can't open doors, right? So the heck, bro? Oh my god! No! They're chasing me! I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, okay, Foxy, I get it, I get it. Ah! Oh, I thought Foxy could go through the vents. Now I just look dumb. Let me see if this door is okay. Yeah, Freddy's on the right door. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm safe. So as you can see, it also... What the heck? Okay, so as you can see, the time is 12 something, and right now you can see that some of the like AI is pretty advanced, but overall there's like, I guess there's some fun to be had because you can make like custom maps, you can have custom animatronics, and I believe like this mod goes all the way up to security breach, so you can make like a pizzeria that takes place in the Edwin era, essentially. So not only does it go through many other mechanics, but yeah, you can use this to make like multiple maps with your friends, and you can even use to make your own like FNAF game, essentially in Minecraft. I'm not sure, like obviously you won't have full control, like I can't control where the animatronics will move, like they just move by themselves. I'm not sure if there's a way to like choreograph any movements or anything, just randomly like wander around. So yeah, like let's say, and the cool thing is if I set this back today or set it back tonight, what the, yeah, okay, Foxy teleports, but look what happens. They won't even kill me because they're going back to their stage now. They'll have like, how do I say this? They'll be like positioned to always go back to this one place, this one spot. So, so for example, with let's say, I mean, you saw with Foxy how he immediately teleported over there. So that's why I'm not sure how like it exactly works, but I'm guessing that's how it works. So you even have like a tablet that you can link to the surveillance monitor or something like that. But in general, oh my, okay, so in general, I think this is like a pretty good mod, and I think it could be, or possibly be, really fun with friends. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys later.